Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Ty Johnson now to return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. Another one for Cook. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Here's a screen for Cook. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed up. Any play, 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. On 4th down, Allen. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Sit on! Ready! Sit on!
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
The left side, caught by Andrews. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! Sit on!
From the gun, a run for Henry. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready, shot! Get out! 180! Ready, shot!
Lamar back to throw. That throw behind his intended target.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Get hot! What are you?
From the gun, Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Five wide.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Justin Madden making that stop. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They are facing second down deep on their own end.
319!
Again, it's Cook. He's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
3rd and long, it's Allen. Jump off caught by his back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Middle. Alert! Middle.
They are going for it. Allen. Throw caught by his running back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Come on.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
2nd down now. They need 7. Looking to throw, Jackson. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
From the red zone on first. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They will go. It's Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down throw for Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. He's down the sideline into the red zone. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's second and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses, and typically it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Now it's Lamar. Chased out to his right. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Getting out to his left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. 180, we go.
He's back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.